Which battlefield are you headed to?
Kneel before Her Majesty.
I'm going to doze off. I just know it.
Now you'll see how hard I've been training.
Let's earn our keep. Stay safe.
This'll be
A life is the
amazing.
only thing we can't replace.
I'll take the front.
Not a problem. I'm here to help. Right then, let us go to work.
Oh, if I must. Leave this to me.
Guard this place with your lives.
Though I am reluctant to do this, I can see no other choice.
We'll have these defenses crippled in short order.
Let's go get another. Other one.
Stand back.
What a pain. Oh, if I must.
Take a breather.
About time.
Stand back.
Move out!
I hope this location proves useful.
We'll be in a good position if we can capture this stronghold.
Lady Edelgard's path to conquest continues.
Let us begin our advance.
This race will never fall with me around.
I must secure a nice place to sleep.
We'll strike at their weakest point.
Somebody help me!
Such resistance was a wasted effort.
I'll have my
Right then.
fill of bloodshed.
Pain.
I'm all right.
I don't want to die!
Bend the knee.
Sorry.
Hubert, have you learned anything about my father's whereabouts?
Nothing. We've not the faintest idea what he is up to. If we are lucky, he will be naught but a corpse by the wayside. I know that sounds cruel, but frankly, his death would do us a great service.
You remain as blunt as the blacksmith's anvil. Still, I cannot deny the truth of what you say. I still think it for the best if he is taken into custody and given a fair trial under Imperial law. And yet, at times, a different thought manages to creep in around the edges of my mind. There is a part of me, a very small part, granted, that hopes he has found a quiet life for himself somewhere out of the way.
The man can strive for a bucolic life all he wants, but he will never have it. Adrastia looks to be at peace, but beneath the surface, many disagree with the Emperor's ways. Make no mistake, these dissidents will seek out your father and prop him up as their leader.
Yes, I suppose he will never stop being the former Prime Minister and a symbol of the old regime. But to frame it as you do...
I am right, and you know it. Make your peace with it. Once a man strays from the path, there is no guiding him back.
I disagree. I believe we all deserve a second chance. In any case, if you find out anything about my father, be sure to inform me.
I almost wish they did prop the man up. Because perhaps then... But no. Either way, it seems I will have to start taking more serious precautions. I only hope he can settle things with his father in one manner or the other. Just as I did.
Greetings.
Why can't you just let me stay inside?
I'm ready to be battling.
For the future that's yet to come.
The fight starts now. They're not
They're
taking this
swarming
from
in.
us.
Maybe we should just run away?
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over.
I will gladly handle this. Orders received. Already?
Won't lose.
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
It's not over.
Pretty good, huh? That was good. But I'm not patting myself on the back for the win or anything. Excellent work.
Tastes more bitter than blackest coffee. Is that we've got?
I'm dragging the others down.
All done. What is the next order? Party prevails!
We'll give it a go. Not a problem.
All would be lost if I were to die here.
I have this.
Take a breather.
I'm swapping in.
We're done for. The rest is up to you. Let's show them how fast we can run.
Already?
No one shows up to a good party on time.
We're done for. The rest is up to you. You shall pay for this. You hear?
Party prevails!
Looks like we got a live one. Time to get in there and fight.
We did it. We held with strength.
So, I have to pull this off, no matter what.
What you think?
Right?
Another step toward victory.
We have a duty to fulfill.
Another day, another...
The fight starts now.
We have to escape. We're no good to anyone if we die here.
We're at a disadvantage here, so don't get reckless. Render your assistance at once! Not a problem. I'm here to help.
Here I go. No mistakes. I'll provide some protection.
There's not a question of can.
Guard this place with your lives. I can still...
I'm all right. I won't move.
Even the most beautiful rose has thorns. Have you realized that yet?
You have done well, Dorothea. And you are unhurt, I trust?
Unfurl the flag! I can do this!
A boon for our future.
This will really demoralize our enemies. I'll fight to the last! This is on you! Impressive, yes. But I prefer the roar of a crowd to any honors in battle.
Your deeds will be remembered throughout Fodlan. Hurry up and help me, you fools!
Not a problem.
Is there no one who can save me?
Not yet.
You can't just leave me for dead!
Take a breather.
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back. Retreat!
My turn.
Watch this! I simply cannot thank you enough.
I take no pleasure in this fight, and neither will you. I never thought I'd have to hurt you. Do I blame fate? Or just my own choices?
Every time I grow stronger, I'm thrown into another battle. It's a vicious cycle.
I gotta keep up with you. That's tough to take.
One step closer to victory.
Nuh-uh. Nice hit.
I can do this!
Getting out of fights alive is kinda my thing.
What are your thoughts?
I hear that, yes.
fight starts now.
This moment calls for defense. And I will fight with my all to see it through.
Your man.
We will surmount this challenge together.
We need your help.
Here I go. I'll provide some protection.
Leave this one to me. That's my cue.
Not a problem.
I'd rather be attacking than defending. I still find this whole affair to be very annoying.
Let us use this for the glory of our army.
We can ill afford defeat here.
This is nothing. This is nothing. So this is defeat. I'm sorry. I'm dragging the others down. Help me! Someone! Anyone! Leave this one to me. Looks like...
He's more bitter than black as coffee.
This stronghold is my stage, and I don't intend to surrender the spotlight.
We're in a tight spot. This is war!
Watch this!
Here goes!
Let's move out!
Thank you so much.
I am your man.
We did it!
Our time has finally come.
This place won't be a problem anymore. I don't know how we held them off, but we did.
Indeed.
Oh!
Kneel before her
Put me in there and watch our enemy.
Let's earn our keep.
must be hungry to survive that. Do you not agree?
I will ensure that what needs to be done is done.
I will not see my family's good name sullied!
Let's see how this strategy plays out.
Right then, let us go to work. I will see my duty done.
Not a problem. I've got this. There is not a question of can, only a matter of will.
All would be lost if I were to die here. Please. Not quite. Please. All would be lost if I were to die here. This is all my fault.
You may continue to rely on me. Just wait.
I'm dragging the others down.
Take a breather. We did it!
Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy. Time to get going.
Give me something to smile about. Let's have a little fun.
Stand back.
You can still turn it around. Don't lose hope.
Hardly a problem.
Attack! Give them no quarter!
Stand in my way and I'll cut you down.
It's not over.
Was that all?
Give it up!
Right on.
When you push, we push back harder.
That fool could not even see how outmatched they were.
I gotta keep up with you.
Time.
My turn. This victory moves us closer to great things.
game.
Hey.
Follow me, soldiers of the Empire.
Send a flower to battle and walk.
Let's earn our keep.
One must be hungry to survive in battle. Do you not agree?
United, we are unbeatable.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Leave this one to me. That's my...
Position secured.
Imbeciles! Move it!
There is not a question of can.
Out! This stronghold will fall!
Noble does not know the meaning of the word surrender.
I'd rather be attacking than defending, but I still find this whole affair to be very annoying. Stand aside!
Unfurl the flag. The only acceptable outcome.
It makes me happier than I can say to be fighting by your side, Aiden.
Breather.
See? I'm not so bad.
Hope I can count upon your full cooperation.
I almost feel sorry for them.
I'll take over.
The stronghold's in danger. Keep the enemy away from it. My turn.
I am your man.
I shall not soon forget this.
Watch this.
The war may rage on, but let us delight in our victory this day.
You there.
Our recent battles have won nearly all of the kingdom's central and western lords to our side. Those who chose not to bend the knee are making their last stand in that castle.
They are weary men unable to keep pace with the times. And now we can be rid of them all in but a single stroke. They had plenty of chances to surrender and chose not to avail themselves thus. Show no mercy. If they wish to cling to the past, let them die in its embrace.
I wish they'd consider all the poor souls they're forcing to perish along with them.
Sure, but I fully understand why they'd want to hole up in a castle. That's my go-to move.
They are beneath a siege, not holed up. The difference is unequivocal.
Sorry, what?
Unequivocal. It is a new word I have been learning. Its meaning is clear and unambiguous, yes?
Again, what? Look, the way I see it, we just need to bust through the gates and pummel the stuffing out of them.
It unfortunately is not that simple. Most of the kingdom's castles are specifically designed to withstand a siege. Our only option is to chip away at them slowly from the surrounding forts.
I agree there is no place for mercy on the battlefield. If the enemy desires a fight, we will rend them asunder and leave their bones on the midden heap.
We need to move carefully. A cornered foe is capable of anything.
Oh, come on. We'll have these nobodies cleared out before dinner.
I hope you're ready to back that boast with action. It's time. All units to positions. Prepare to attack.
For Lady Edelgard!
I fight for my land of home.
As we thought.
Begin. Our teamwork is
So, what should I be doing again? Need a hand?
Right then. Let us go to... Shall we join hands?
I will gladly handle this. Allow me...
They've made Baron Dominic their figurehead because of his blood ties to the 10 elites. But frankly, his lineage is of no concern to me. Your orders are to breach the castle, find him, and cut him down.
We will begin by eliminating the troops outside the castle. Split up and take control of those strongholds.
Your man.
Leave this one to me.
Take care not to forge too far ahead now. It would be disastrous if the enemy were to seize our main base.
I'd rather be attacking than defending. I still find this whole affair to be very annoying.
Not a problem. I'm here to help.
Why won't you just give up already?
I got this. Guard this place with your lives.
My turn.
Watch this!
That thinned the castle perimeter nicely. Now we must find a way to...
Help! It's a bloodbath out here! Let us in, we beg you!
I can't leave those people out there to die. Open the gates!
Yes. Throw the gates wide. Let that bleeding heart get the best of you.
No one will ravage these lands while I still draw breath. I will lay the lot of you low.
Stand aside!
Uncharitable. Pitiful. I must buy as much time as I can.
Stand aside!
That is all the fight I have left in me. I pray it was enough, my brother.
Not a problem. Our preparations are complete. Begin the counterattack at once.
So, enemy still has warriors of spirit, do they? Good. Let us give them a fight to remember. There is not a question of can. Leave this to me.
Leave this one to me.
They have both of our flanks. Split out and eliminate them before they cause any real trouble.
The day has come to repay the debt my lineage owes the royal family. And should the cost be my life, so be it.
Is everything prepared? All of our hopes rest on this strategy. The enemy is targeting us with their ballista, Your Majesty. We must respond.
Not a problem. I'm here to help.
Charge!
There's no escape. Goddess above, I beg you to watch over the people of Arthas.
I've got this!
We need to eliminate the other ballista before this thing really gets out of hand.
Come with me.
Let's make a scene!
I know what to do. Get out of my way.
We've underestimated our foes. Send word to Duke Ivan and Count Karen and have them send reinforcements.
Slay those messengers. We cannot permit them to summon reinforcements.
My strength, please. The rest is in your hands.
Deploy the reserves. Don't let those messengers slip through.
It always ends this way for villains who try to harm Her Majesty.
I'll take over.
Take a breather.
I am your man. Let's do this.
must be silent. Leave this one to me. Next. This is the way of battles. This is our chance!
I never wanted this bloodshed, but now there is no stopping it.
Show yourself, Baron Dominic. Surrender, and I will spare your life.
My turn? My life means nothing if I must spend the rest of it facing my people in shame. I will not abandon them in their time of need.
I will not suffer you to lay a hand on my brother.
According to our intelligence, there is a secret passage in the area that can help us gain the upper hand. Excellent. This should catch the enemy off guard.
Let us join forces.
Let us see where it leads.
Victory will be ours!
This is war!
Brother, Your Majesty, I pray you deliver our kingdom to peace.
Well, I'm certainly glad we won't have to deal with those reinforcements.
Father, no! Fine then. I will finish what you started. I'm not afraid to fight. I'm doing this for all the people I care about.
There is not a question. Leave this to me.
Watch this! I'll take over.
She wields a hero's relic. If we strip her of it, it could serve us well in the future. That secret passage is useless now.
I will capture this stronghold.
I promise to defend this castle, and I will, no matter who I have to face. The others are out here risking life and limb, and I can't let them down. I'm sorry, Father. I did everything in my power, but it just wasn't enough.
Oh, dear Annette. Not you as well. How will I ever tell your mother? Alas, poor Gustav. And now I, too, go to battle for the last time.
I can do this!
Though our fates may be sealed, we will fight to the very last.
I got this! Seize the remaining strongholds, and let us nip this problem in the bud once and for all.
Seize every last enemy position. Brook no resistance.
You will pay for the blood you have spilled this day.
Be careful, Petra! The spirits are with us! Nothing can stop us! This is on you!
have to do better than that to best a warrior of Fargus.
I am with you! Well fought, everyone. This will deal a crushing blow to the kingdom. Our campaign is not over, but for now, we celebrate.
And so I reach my end. Pray forgive me my weakness, your majesty. Annette, Gustav, forgive me.
They deified him for being the descendant of a hero. And in return, he got a life he could never control, and a death he could never ordain.
Yet surely the man was happy to die for his people. He must have felt as though he had fulfilled his set purpose in life.
That notion alone should tell you how warped the world has become. Still, right and wrong are spoils to be handed out by the victor of this war.
Well said, Your Majesty. We must prevail if we are to change the world. This war is only the first step. I get it now. I beg your pardon.
Everything's finally clicked for me. I understand what we're really up against here.
Oh?
I told you before, I don't always get where you're coming from. Still, you trusted me, and that was enough. But what you said just then, it made me realize we're not fighting the church or the kingdom. I mean, we are, of course, but what we're really up against is the world itself. And even if we win, there's no guarantee we'll leave Fodlan better than we found it. All we can do is try our best and hope it works out. Pretty hard to wrap your brain around, honestly. I can't even begin to fathom how you can grapple with something that heavy.
Once again, you managed to find a most surprising nugget of philosophy.
I knew you'd understand, even if I can't point to the reason why I felt that way. But I'm glad to hear you say it. Thank you. For Brit. Cheers. Imperial soldiers, the lands of Brynnius now belong to us. As you know, Brynnius shares a border with Blaidd territory. The enemy's stronghold of Ferdiad is but a stone's throw away. At long last, we approach the final push of this campaign. Stay vigilant, but be not afraid. We shall wield our weapons as one, claim our victory, and unite all of Fodlan under our flag!
Blaidd land at last. The kingdom will be more desperate than ever now.
As they should be. We have stripped away nearly half of their territory at this point. But we still have the remaining houses to contend with. Cairn, Galatea, Fraldarius, and Gautier are all unshakably faithful to the crown. They would tear us to pieces had they the chance. Certainly not my idea of a fun afternoon.
Still, we have no choice but to face them unless they decide to stop harboring the Archbishop.
Do you think that's even a possibility? The people of the kingdom are quite devout after all.
I highly doubt it. So let them huddle together like the cornered rats they are and...
Huh? What's going on?
Urgent news, my lord. Massive revolts have broken out in Hrim and Ordelia territory.
What? Did you say Hrim?
Where's Hrim again?
The eastern edge of the Empire, north of Ire, along the Aramid River. And Ordelia land is across the bank in Alliance territory. It's also where Lysithea is from. And as far as I know, her parents are still there.
Unrest in both the Empire and the Alliance? This can't be a coincidence.
So, those who slither in the dark have finally made their move.
This is it. This is our chance to figure out who or what those people really are.
Scarlet Blaze. The Rising Darkness. Having smashed the kingdom's last desperate defense, the Empire takes the battle north. Further pressure from the Alliance to the east forces King Dimitri to make a difficult choice. Will the Empire and Alliance prevail and unite Fodlan? Just as all begin to entertain the possibility, those most opposed to the idea finally emerge from the shadows.
Apparently, it started with attacks by bandits and insurgents, which touched off a widespread revolt. The people have taken to the streets, and now Hrim and Ordelia territory are in total chaos.
We have no choice but to intervene. At present, it is just Hrim territory. But if the unrest spreads to neighboring Imperial lands, there will be no water cask large enough to quench the flames.
Especially if the fires were intentionally set. And yet, redeploying our forces to deal with the unrest could be exactly what they're after.
I believe it is, Your Majesty. With the aid of the Alliance, we were on the brink of securing the kingdom's surrender. The war was all but decided. It seems certain parties were not at all happy with that particular arrangement.
Yeah, you can't exactly wage a war when your own land's falling apart at the seams.
No one is more reluctant than I am to turn back when victory is within our grasp. But it is the only option. Fortunately, the kingdom now lacks the soldiers to take advantage and regain their lost territory. We'll leave enough troops to hold the line and take the main force east at speed. I'll have Count Bergles take position at Aryan Road.
That sounds exhausting. But you're the boss.
Do you mind if I just slink off to my room and... Oh, here come the dagger eyes. Never mind. If it's settled, let's not waste another second. Every moment we delay means more suffering for the innocent people who are caught up in this.
Going to Hrimland will take us close to Ire. Needless to say, I am in favor of departing at once.
Let's go find the masterminds behind this mess and send them to meet their maker.
But how will we be telling the innocent people from those who are causing trouble? A fair point. If we're too reckless, many good people are going to be killed.
Only one thing to do. Let's get to Hrim territory and sort this out.
I have a proposition.
Do you think that we need to work with what we have? Shall we?
So in the end, it seems we're no closer to unveiling the truth about your powers.
You can say that again. At this rate, the war will be over and done with by the time we make any headway.
That would admittedly be cause for celebration, at least. Your power, like that of a crest, is undoubtedly meant to be wielded as an instrument of war. And as the tides of battle recede, your chances of encountering a life-or-death situation grow slimmer and slimmer. Therefore, you'll be forced to use your power less and less often. And that's probably for the best.
True. The less reason to unleash this on the world, the better.
You know, they say even a hero's relic, wielded by its corresponding crest bearer, will still drain a portion of that person's life. It's reasonable to suspect your power could have a similar impact on both your body and mind.
Hey, you're starting to scare me here. Honestly, I was just planning on going back to being a regular old mercenary after the war ends. Can't really imagine life without a blade in my hand, you know?
I should have guessed. I imagine your expert services will be in high demand even once the conflict is over. In fact, Edelgard herself seemed keen on asking you to settle down in Embar to support the Empire.
Really? Not that I'm not flattered, of course, but putting down roots isn't really my thing.
No, I suppose not. Though I have to admit, it would put my mind at ease to have you by my side once this is all over.
You want me by your side? Would you care to elaborate on that?
Consider the possibilities. A seemingly unarmed attendant who's able to produce a sword in the blink of an eye. It would be a great crime deterrent, don't you think? You'd prove quite handy on my travels.
I figured that's what you meant. A pure Linhardt answer if I've ever heard one. But how's that any different from a regular bodyguard? Seems like you could just hire one of those and be done with it.
Maybe so, but I don't want to be spending the rest of my life with a random bodyguard, do I?
Hold on. What?
Oh, well, look at the time. It seems I've forgotten an urgent matter I need to attend to. Bye for now.
Wait, Linhardt! Come back!
Another clear victory for the Empire in battle. You can surely guess who stole the show yet again.
Our mercenary friend? Always a force upon the battlefield, that one.
Their approach on the battlefield is exceptional, yet their curious power has also proved quite the boon.
It is deeply fascinating, isn't it? Something beyond the principles of magic, and yet different from the power of crests. I might go so far as to say it veers close to the realm of dark magic, but I fear that's beyond my expertise.
I am possessed of some small knowledge, yet still fail to understand the nature of that power.
Then at present we can do nothing but throw our hands to the sky. And with that, I must be off.
Oh? I thought you would be more curious about our mercenary ally. Would you truly raise the white flag merely because the matter lies outside your usual ken?
What are you playing at, Hubert? If you want me to investigate a specimen, go ahead. Hook it and reel it in.
Ah, but you are the better angler of the two of us. Furthermore, my method of hooking would complicate our relationship with so valued an ally. An inducement from your lips would ensure things proceed more smoothly.
Well, this is becoming a hassle. Can't you push yourself to learn some new hooking strategies? Like, I don't know, one befitting the elegance of a true nobleman? Involving fancy tea, perhaps?
A positively hair-raising notion. Please, do not speak it aloud again.
Then maybe get in their face and pick a fight with them. You two could end up becoming fast friends.
So you wish me to shout myself hoarse and swing my fists about like a common ruffian? I shall pretend I did not hear that suggestion.
No. Then the only option left is aggressive persuasion, driven home at the point of an axe, let's say.
Linhardt, who in the world are you talking about right now? I should think there is no one quite so barbarous in our own army.
Oh, I didn't have anyone particular in mind. I was just brainstorming new methods to ensnare our illustrious mercenary friend. Why? Did they remind you of acquaintances of ours?
In any event, let us leave this sleeping dog where it lies. I do not dislike conversing with you, but we seem to procure results of little benefit when we do. And with that, I have matters to attend to and must be off. Farewell.
Until next time, Hubert. So when can I expect you to have reeled in our mercenary friend? I suspect we'd make headway on the research if we engaged in it together.
I'm afraid I've not the time to play along with your capricious whims, Linhardt. I will, of course, be cheering you on with some enthusiasm from the shadows as you hook the subject yourself.
Lord Hubert, we've located what appears to be an enemy scouting party in the forest near our base.
This is certainly a matter of concern. We will need to make immediate preparations to...
But the one who located them was... Caspar.
Ah, I see. Then what of our casualties? Also, did we manage to capture any of the enemy?
We've 3 lightly wounded, including Caspar. And I fear none were taken alive.
I suppose such things are wont to occur when charging headlong into the fray.
Hey, Hubert! Did you hear how I cleared out a few enemy spies?
I did indeed. And on top of getting several people injured, you failed to capture any of said spies. Had you first called for reinforcements before leaping into action, that could have been avoided.
And what if they'd gotten away while we waited? Also, didn't you say it was fine when my old man did the same thing before?
Reinforcements would be nothing but a hindrance to Count Burgley's. If he could not handle something himself, additional soldiers would do nothing more. Besides, he would not have suffered even the slightest injury in the process.
Hey, I'm barely scratched. Ah, forget it. I'll win your respect next time for sure.
Why do you ever insist on hurling yourself into danger at every opportunity? Clearly, some of the reason lies in your desire for military accolades, and yet... Let us take this most recent incident, for example. Had you summoned reinforcements, you would likely have received more plaudits for it. The capture of an enemy spy would have been a nice feather in your cap, as would coming home with fewer injured comrades.
Yeah, I don't know about all that. All I can say is that my gut told me to attack and I listened. And it wasn't a terrible result, so what's the problem?
The problem is whether or not your gut continues to avail you. If this instinct of yours is wrong even a single time, you will find a mound of dirt over your head.
Don't talk like that, Hubert. I might be aggressive, but I'm not angling to end up dead.
Your untimely demise would make trouble for me as well. Why, just think of the critical military manpower I would be sacrificing. Yet, at the same time, you and your gut mucking up carefully laid plans is cause for no less chagrin.
Ah, you think too much, you know that? I mean, if you want to make a name for yourself on the battlefield, you kinda have to accept the risk of death. I made the choice to distinguish myself in war in spite of that. But hey, you know what? If you think I'm gonna kick the bucket, go ahead and work that into your plans. Look, I know I'm your critical military manpower or whatever it was you said, but sometimes you've gotta win whether you have that manpower or not. Like I said, I'm not aiming to get myself killed, but I also know there are no guarantees in battle. Anyway, I figure that's gotta be the best way to make sure I don't end up being a burden for you. Oh, it's time for training. Gotta run, Hubert.
Placing your fate into my hands, are you? They say it is a fine line that separates the saint from the buffoon. How right they are.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Hey, this is great. I bet anyone would love this stuff. No. Did you really? Oh, you did. This is my absolute favorite. Thank you.
Well, this is a pleasant surprise. Though would it kill you to splurge a little more next time?
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
Solid, solid.
I see someone has been digging into my culinary preferences. Well, who am I to say no?
This surprise pleases me. How did you know I would have enjoyment of this?
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
Solid, solid.
Oh, this looks great. I'm gonna demolish this puppy for sure.
Oh, thank you. I'm going to enjoy every bite.
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
Yeah, the flavor's not really there. Might want to try something different next time.
For me? Really? Well, that's very kind of you. Let's eat it together.
Oh, this is the best! Let's eat!
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
Solid, solid.
It looks delicious. I hope you like it, Lady Dorothea.
Thanks, Moni, but you don't need to worry. I'm sure it's wonderful.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Care to make yourself useful?
Counting on you both.
Leave it to me.
Oh yeah, we've got this!
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
I've got nothing to worry about with the two of you on the job.
Ah, Lady Dorothea. I can't believe they make a star like you do such menial tasks.
I said to give that a rest, remember? I'm going to start calling you Lady Monica if you keep it up. We all must do our fair share.
No way.
You should invite me out like this more often. So, where are we headed? I've been looking forward to this. Come on! This is the perfect locale for a romantic rendezvous with your special someone. Well, that makes two of us, so I hope you like drifting with the current. You are a completely different creature from me, and I never tire of observing you. Leave it to you. I hear the opera company is doing what they can to lift people's spirits in these dark times. Oh, thanks! They can't possibly get mad at us for taking a little break every now and again. Oh, hi! If you keep staring, I may start to think you have a thing for me. It's nice knowing I can trust you to behave. You get to keep your teeth that way, too. Oh, good. Hello, you. Ah, hello.
No way.
Oh, hi. Uh-huh. Oh, good. it's nice knowing I can trust you to behave. You get to keep your teeth that way, too. Why, thank you. Thank you for that wonderful distraction. Oh, and you'd better ask me out again soon.
Time to work you into shape.
For the...
Great thing. My protect.
I think...
And I'll
Maybe...
For Bridge.
Now I...
We make a good pair.
It's okay, Moni. No need to be shy. It's just a little bit of sparring. Right. But I will still try my best not to actually hurt you.
I doubt I could ever achieve that much alone. We must work together and improve. I doubt I could ever achieve that much alone. What a facet.
I'll remember this.
I've seen worse. I'll surely...
We were in fine form way. Yeah. I'm glad we finished.
To think... I fear I could never live with myself, were my hand to slip, and I to harm you in some way.
Oh, don't worry about that. All we can do is try our hardest, Constance. I'm just glad we finished.
Time to work you into shape. With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Ah, Petra. Fancy running into you here. How are you acclimating to life in Her Majesty's army? We are constantly traveling all across Fodlan, so I'm sure there is a lot to adjust to.
I find myself being cold often, but the others have shown great kindness in telling me what to expect. I have no troubles.
Marvelous. I want nothing more than for you to fit in and feel comfortable. Know that there is a permanent place for you in this army, if you so desire.
No, I will be returning to Brigid when the war is finished. I am going to be queen. That day is approaching with quickness.
Yes, I am very much aware. And upon your coronation, Brigid will be released from its vassalage to the Empire. Her Majesty and your grandfather have agreed to this in secret.
For having consideration of Brigid's interests, I give Lady Edelgard and Duke Gert my gratitude.
As I understand it, the Minister of Foreign Affairs pursued this particular policy most vigorously. He has met with far more success, now that Lord Arundel is no longer around to impede him. I might even go so far as to say the Duke looks like a new man.
A new man? No, he's still being the same man.
Well, yes. I suppose you have me there. Regardless, I do hope that you can forgive us. Though we would very much like to make our agreement with Brigid public, doing so now would be most unwise.
I have understanding. The war of 7 years ago still has freshness in the minds of many. You do not want to give them cause for anger when this war has not reached its finish yet.
I'm glad you appreciate the situation, as I was certain you would.
But all in Brigid have knowledge of our agreement. Every man, woman, and child. If it is broken, they will have knowledge of that as well. Blood would be spilling.
Petra? Was that a threat?
Not a threat, a concern. I know I can place trust in the word of the Empire. The Emperor would never be breaking a promise. Would she, Hubert?
I beg your pardon, Queen Petra. Clearly I failed to realize that you had already ascended the throne. Rest assured, our promise will be kept. If Her Majesty and yourself are any example, the Empire and Brigid will support each other and walk into the future side by side.
And I have certainty that you will be there, witnessing it.
I'm tired. Time to find a good spot for a nap. Bernadetta? why are you skulking in the weeds?
No reason! Not getting in the way of two people's love at all! No, sir!
Huh? But I'm alone here. Ah, I see. That.
Yeah, that! I was out walking when I saw them! A man and a woman together in the woods, getting, heated.
Well, neither of them seems to be dead yet.
They're on a secret date, you dummy! Not fighting!
Regardless, how does two lovers stealing a moment alone lead to you curled up here in the fetal position?
Because I'm hiding! I mean, if I messed up their date, they might try to get revenge on me!
Relax. To them, you're no different than a pebble on the side of the road.
Hey, I'm not a pebble! I mean, sure, sometimes I wish I was just a rock, but...
Then just roll away quietly and you'll be fine.
Just roll away quietly. Hey, yeah! Wait, no! They'd see me! Stop trying to get me killed!
We've made enough racket over here to raise the dead and they haven't even noticed. I think it's safe to say they're off in their own little world. Still, good for them, sharing words of love when either one could die tomorrow.
Wait, they could die tomorrow?
They're both soldiers who serve on the front lines. I doubt a rosy future awaits them.
No! That's not true! Couples swearing their love and defying destiny are a staple of classic fiction!
Sure, but the fact it wouldn't happen in reality is what makes it such a good story, right?
Wait, but there are tons of stories where two people who have sworn their love don't ever meet again.
Likely because that's something people are familiar with from their own lives.
Okay, so which is it? I believe those two can be happy together, so they can, right?
I hope that's the case, but reality is cruel. Anyway, I've talked myself right to sleep.
Huh? Come on, don't sleep there! Uh-oh. Guess I'd better try that turn into a pebble and roll away quietly plan.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
I see. I carry a little of everything here. Hope to see you again soon.
Well, well. Hello, you. Come back soon, all right?
Hey there. Need something? See you around.